Welcome back to Inspiring Builds. I'm Dan, and today I'm going to show you how to build a DIY window plant stand. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any of these tutorials. Some of the online stands with pin hair legs were going for over $300, with most being shorter than what I needed, such as 48-inch lengths for $280 on Etsy. I built a DIY platform bed a while back and ended up tearing it down and saving the lumber as we no longer needed the bed. I used one of the sideboards that was 9 inches wide and 60 inches long for this plant stand build, and the project only cost $20. For storing lumber, I built the ceiling lumber rack and will leave the link above. I keep my large boards vertically and easily able to access them as shown. Measure 60 inches long or customize it to fit your space. Use a speed square, and I believe in cutting once and measuring twice. Before starting, ensure to wear proper PPE. I wear safety glasses and ear protection when operating a miter saw. Don't forget not to cut directly on the line as your boards will come up short. You want the blade to be beside the cut line. In this instance, the blade will be to the right of the cut line. Clamp down the board to your workpiece. I'm going to start with a rougher 60 grit sandpaper and work my way up. This step is completely optional if you purchased your lumber new or if you already have the stain color you're looking for. In this instance, the furniture in this bedroom was natural and I wanted the plant stand to match. Next, use a 120 grit and remember to sand the direction of the wood grain. Lastly, use a 240 grit for a nice smooth finish. I wiped down the workbench and the plant stand prior to installing the hardware and applying polyurethane. Remember, this was previously a bed frame, so the underside of the board has support. I measured on each side to ensure the distance was the same, which it was at 4 inches on each side. When installing the legs, ensure they are angled outward. I butted the leg next to the support in the middle and ensured I had a 1/4 inch of space on both sides between the bracket and end of the board. Next, mark a hole around each hole in the bracket. Repeat this process for each leg for consistency. You will have all 4 corners marked out when complete. To install the hardware, I used a 3/16 inch drill bit, 3/4 inch screws, and felt pads that came with the hairpin legs. Prior to installing the legs, check to ensure the screw is a good length. I wanted it to go at least halfway into the board and obviously not protrude from the other side. Using a flag technique with blue painter's tape, marking the stop distance will make it so you will not drill too far. I drilled out the holes for one bracket to do a test fit prior to drilling out the others. It was a perfect fit. The screw heads required an Allen wrench, so I used a cutoff wheel to make it straight so I could tighten the screws using my drill. Drill the holes for the remaining legs. When drilling in the screws, align the holes and tighten the screws slowly, ensuring not to over-torque them. Install felt pads on the bottom of the legs. This isn't required as I'm putting it on carpet, but nice to have, and I would recommend to protect other flooring. It's fully assembled and ready to be finished. I used a semi-gloss polyurethane that dries quick and applied it with a 3-inch foam pad. This was a great pick as it matched the furniture and protects against spills and stains. If any water or soil is spilled, then it will wipe up super easy. I applied 2 coats of polyurethane and sanded with 220 grit sandpaper between coats, resulting in a nice smooth finish. This is a What Would WOOD You Make challenge that I will list the host and playlist down in the description below for you to check out. I really appreciate you watching. If you like this video, I have another one queued up for you in the corner that you'd probably like as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I release new videos.